Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Tweet, where I explain the truth behind tweets that nobody wanted to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because somehow I have to take up 3 or 4 minutes of video time. Here's this week's tweet. I said out loud that our hand mixer was broken. 5 minutes later, Facebook showed me an ad for a new one. I'm taking a stand against this unauthorized surveillance. Right after I buy this hand mixer, because it's actually a good deal. So this tweet is true. And that's what makes it absolutely terrifying. My wife burned out our hand mixer making cookies. Like, it died doing the Lord's work, trying to provide us with sugary sustenance, and she made so many cookies that it actually died. She killed it. She was working that hard in the kitchen, which was a relief, honestly, because I tried to use it the next day to grind up some pulled chicken, and I thought I broke it, and that was going to be a big deal. But because it turned out my wife broke it, no big deal at all. That's how fault works in marriage. If it happens for the wife, it's okay. Everything's okay. If it happens for me, a little bit of trouble going on there. I should probably tone down the incompetence just a little bit, which is a fair criticism. My incompetence level is generally pretty high. So after I discover that the hand mixer is broken, I say it out loud to my wife, Lola, and then we sit down to eat dinner with the chicken that I pulled apart, not with a hand mixer because it was broken, but with 2 forks, like I'm some kind of barbarian, just sitting in there using my hands to pull things apart. Like, what is this? Is this 2019 or not? It was awful. My hands are still tired because I am small and weak. And as we sit down there at the dinner table, Lola pulls up Facebook on her phone, and what does she find? An ad for hand mixers. So I guess in the tweet I said it was my Facebook stream, but sometimes you got to simplify for jokes, okay? I can't. There's all sorts of characters bouncing around. Sometimes I just got to streamline it. I only have 280 characters to work with, so I said it. I'm the one who was in search of a hand mixer, but it popped up on her phone, which I guess is even weirder because it wasn't even coming from her. It was coming from me. But then she clicked on that ad and she did buy the hand mixer. Not gonna lie, it was a pretty sweet hand mixer. It arrived the next day, and we're pretty happy with it. Were it not the product of some sort of evil advertising empire, I would tell you all about it. You can go buy it too. But I really don't want to support Facebook or Google or whoever's world domination. I mean, right now they're selling me hand mixers. Next thing they're going to be sending me missiles. Who knows what they're going to be peddling out there? I mean, we are this close to Skynet. And it all starts with the hand mixers. It kind of makes me what else I can say out loud that I'm going to see ads for. Like if I say, boy, I'm interested in I don't know, installing a new high dive on the back of the house. Am I going to see pool supplies popping up in my timeline? Like, I have every reason to believe I would. Or is the algorithm smart enough to know that I don't have a pool because my entire backyard is a pasture for pigs? I don't know. This is a good test. If you're listening, Facebook, I want a high diving board. Get on it. And now we wait for the machines to sift through this video and creep me out once again and maybe give me the content for a disturbing tweet. This one did okay on Twitter, but it really took off on Facebook. 'Cause apparently, and there were like hundreds of comments because apparently everybody has this happen. And what's more disturbing than when you say it out loud or when you search on a different device and then a secondary device picks up what you searched for and shows you an ad. What's more disturbing than all of those things is when you just think something and it picks up on that. And I have a story, actually, a story that's going to dovetail nicely in this. So I have a friend who sells dead chickens. That's not his official title, but he works for a company that sells meats. He's some kind of business analyst. And he goes around to stores to make sure things are properly displayed. And well, not anymore. He's higher than that now. He gives like presentations on the corporate level for what's going to sell and what's not going to sell. And there was a store, a grocery store, that had one of those like loyalty member cards. And you think, oh, I'm saving a few cents. This is a good deal. But really, it's just mining your data. And what this store did is it sent ads for diapers and baby formula to this guy's 16 or 17-year-old daughter. And the dad was livid. He went to that grocery store and he reamed out that manager. I mean, just really lit into him. How dare you accuse my daughter of being pregnant? Why would you do that? This is despicable. This is disgusting. And so the manager goes and he forwards the concern up the chain, and they come back and they call the dad to just apologize profusely, because I mean, that's just disturbing on so many levels. And the dad says, no, I owe you an apology. My daughter is pregnant. So that value card knew that if a young woman switched from eating certain foods to all of a sudden getting certain kind of vitamins or certain kind of foods, basically this switch was almost always correlated with pregnancy. So when this person bought those specific items, all of a sudden they forwarded her the coupons for baby formula and diapers, because that store knew that girl was pregnant before her own family did. And that is way scarier than any hand mixer. So I guess the moral of the story is I should probably stop saying everything I think in front of a microphone and camera. Because if they can pick up what I'm saying, like in a room with no recording devices, like this is just, I am just feeding them everything. They own my soul, which is okay because it's damaged goods. And let's be honest, nobody wants it anyway. Anyway, this has been another episode of Behind the Tweet. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to try to keep coming back with stories like this every day, sometimes interviews with my kids, sometimes other random stuff. Who knows? It's all bad, but it's so consistent, and it's right there. So why not click? Anyway, catch you next time.